When it comes time to purchasing your first batch of silver, the options available online can be very overwhelming. There are various different gauges in silver sheet and silver wire to choose from. But no worries, I'm going to get right into it. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is sterling silver sheet. This is what I use for all of my back plates on any piece that has a stone with a bezel. I like to use 22 gauge because it doesn't bend easily. It makes a very strong, sturdy back plate for your piece. Now the next thing I want to talk about is my sterling silver wire. The first one I have here is my round wire, and I have it in 3 different gauges. I like to primarily use this wire for ring bands. As you can see, it's round all the way through and it makes a very strong, sturdy ring band. And this is just what the 3 different sizes look like on my finger for reference. Now the next wire I have here is my half round wire, which I use in 4 different gauges. I like to use this wire again for ring bands. I like that it has a flat back because it makes for a very comfortable ring. Now I don't recommend going any thinner than 10 gauge with the half round wire. Here you can see all the 4 different gauges, what they look like on my finger for size reference. Now the next wire I have is a flat wire, and this is great for sturdier ring bands. And I also have this double half round wire, which I really like to use for open split ring bands, such as this one in this picture. Now lastly, I have my fine silver bezel strips. This is what you will wrap around your stone. Now a bezel is a setting in which you wrap a piece of metal, and in this case fine silver, around your stone. This simply protects your stone while also holding it in place. Since all stones vary in height, it's important to have bezel strips in a few different widths to accommodate the height of your stone. I primarily use 26 and 28 gauge fine silver for all my bezel strips. Now the last thing I want to talk about is my copper sheet. This is great for practicing any sawing or stamping work on, as it's super inexpensive and you can find it at your local hardware store. Now these are the gauges and sizes I've found work best for me in my kind of jewelry. However, I hope it serves as a good starting point for you.